Distributed tidily. And here's Neto. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mount certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played through into space. Drilled in. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
After 34 minutes is...
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a goal kick. James. João Pedro. And that's a Pedro Neto! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Palmer tries to thread one through. Lobbed in behind. It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Short. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a cute ball. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Ahmad. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Palmer. Caicedo. For Palmer. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Looking for a run-up. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 41, Esteban. Coming on the field is number 11, Gittens. Substitution.
That is good strength.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 14, coming on to replace him is number 8, Fernandes. Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And here's Højlund. Now this could mount! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Chelsea preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. The final 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's onside.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tries to get it clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is out of play. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind. Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Cleared away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's looking wide. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely feet. Well, what about this cross? And it's Palmer.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Gabriel tries to play it through. Hit into the middle. Saliba can get it clear. Now it's Madueke.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Odegaard. Now it's Saka. Looking to play him in. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. That ball looks a good one. He's shifting through the gear. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Half-time getting close now. Gabriel. Rice. James spots it and intercepts. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Gabriel. Calafiori. Madueke gets into a good position. Threads one in. Can he finish? And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and on the finish! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer after 49 minutes is
Just so
number
calm
20,
under pressure, and he managed to
Pedro.
fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Madueke. Adrabayo. Now Simons. And that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. Pedro Neto goes for a shot! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
after
Well, a little
56
more
minutes
decisiveness on the
is
ball, and that probably
number
wouldn't have
20,
happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Chelsea take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Calafiori picks it up out wide.
The attendance
Cross
for
is
this
blocked,
match was
and that's a corner.
61,052.
And it's hoisted clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Madueke. Coming on the field is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Zubimendi. Pass somewhat off target. João Pedro being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus! He scores! Again we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
After 72 minutes is
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Gabriel Jesus.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 33.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is quite a battle.
Zinchenko.
This is exactly the kind of
Substitution in
contest
progress.
you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Ødegaard. Coming on the field is number 23, Mikel Merino.
It's a sharp little ball here. In by James. Has a look and plays it forward. Chelsea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's through here. And that's a good... And he shoots! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Cucurella puts them all in.
6 added minutes has
Defending
been indicated.
of the desperate variety. Gabriel Jesus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zinchenko. Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. And that's the end. Chelsea come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Thoughts on what we've just
Please
seen?
put your hands together.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello,
afternoon.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
sun
today's
beaming
match.
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedro Neto tries to play it through, and he's had it nicked away. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Tavernier. Tries to... Evan Nielsen! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Smith. Aimed beyond the defence. Evan Nielsen gets flagged offside. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Evan Nielsen, Semenyo. And that was very necessary and smartly reclaimed. Palmer. Caicedo. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's in on goal! James.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Played out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This shot at goal! And he's done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
James. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Palmer opts for safety. Fernandes. That'll be a throw-in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Neto. That's gone for a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. Cucurella puts the ball in. Backward it goes. Elects to cross. He gets big. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitutions taking place.
Bournemouth can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Smith. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. He is just caressing the ball. Swings in across. Semenyo! A header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caicedo. More and more pressure on the ball here. For Palmer. And it's Caicedo. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they're back on the ball again. This looks promising. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Substitution.
Oh, such a clever touch. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Semenyo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Colwill. Pedro Neto.
4 added minutes
To
has
a
been
minimum
indicated.
of 4 minutes additional time. Nice control. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. And we're done. Chelsea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. João Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, we're on the way. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Achiampong makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Fernandez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Bowen. Now it's Ward-Prowse. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Pretty robust defending.
Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedro Neto. Cucurella receives it in a wide position.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he's being shifted off it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lucas Paqueta. And that is out of play. Achiampong. Palmer touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Good ball, good take. Played in deep. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's on it, can he get away? Spread out to the left. Fernandez. Now Colwell. And it's Cucurella. He's in a great position here. Palmer. Oh, it's a great ball here. Souček. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. So nearly the perfect ball. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Hermansen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Wan-Bissaka. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Lucas Paqueta going full tilt down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
10,
sides, in fact.
Lucas Paqueta. Number 12, coming on the field.
Soucek.
Number 50. Number
Chelsea
39,
perhaps contemplating
number
their next change
33,
here.
Emerson. Substitution.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Ward-Prowse. Now it's Bowen. Played back. Tries a deft little ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aguirre. Emerson. Great vision. Irving picks it up out wide. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And the shot! And he's found the net! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The goal scorer,
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Lovely feet. Ball is over the line.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And now the breakaway. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Xavi Simons. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Jamie Gittens. Jamie Gittens. Jamie Gittens.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Simons. Just eases him off the ball. Well, they could break here. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Again the flag's up. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tries to cross. And the keeper has it. And it's Cucurella. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bino Gittins, given the lift of his goal. That has ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back underway. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here.
Dino Gittins really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Caicedo. No, that's been intercepted. James. Driving forward. And it's been played through. Gets into some space. And that's out of reach.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Wolverhampton looking to pass their way through. Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Gittins. Number 20.
James.
João Pedro. Number 8. Fernandez. Coming on the field.
Now Colwell.
Number 10. Palmer.
Caicedo.
Number 32.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 17. Substitutions taking place.
Cucurella, George, Doherty, now Hoover. He's a sharp little ball here, and he shoots, and it's in. They're back within reach. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is this the start of a comeback? George. He's in a great position here. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out towards the right wing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a shade optimistic. James providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution.
And that is that. Chelsea pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
They came,
relentlessness.
they saw, and they were sent.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite
and
a
welcome
contest
to today's
ahead of us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season.
Palmer really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Knocks it out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the ball is out of play.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. This is the time you need that pace.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we'll find it very hard to overlook the qualities of this guy, Jordan Henderson.
Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. Shoots!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That'll be a throw-in. Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. And here's Xavi Simons. Jordan Henderson. Out to the right. Now it's Ouattara. And he cuts out the supply. Colwill. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's delightful. He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he plays one through. Well, that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Wissa.
Very nicely done. No outsmarting him this time. Ouattara did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ouattara. Threads one in. And a chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Colwill. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for them. João Pedro. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field, number 19. Coming on the field is number 30.
Passing is crisp and sharp. George. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's made its way to him. Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aimed beyond the defence.
Four
The pass is
added minutes have been
intercepted.
indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Strokes it back. So that's it. It is all over. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Clark. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And Chalobah. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Colwill. And it's Cucurella. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hurst. Johnson. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, super ball. And a chance! Pedro Neto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance, surely! They've scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Goal! After 26 minutes is number 20, João Pedro. João Pedro. João Pedro.
Chelsea have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. That's a decent clearance. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Colwill. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Palmer is wide and looking to get onto this. A lot of space ahead of him. He's on it, can he get away?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Clark, pass somewhat off target. Pedro Neto, now they can break here. Palmer, tries to play it through. Clark, and it's made its way to him. That looks a good ball through. Picked out, can he finish? It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer after 44 minutes is
Wonderfully smooth,
11.
smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of
Two
tit for tat
added
here,
minutes
Peter.
has been
Neither side
indicated.
seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
goal! Number 10.
Chelsea go, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game,
half is up
breathless
and things are
and
looking
laced
good.
with excitement.
Let's hope
Well,
for
it's a
another good
lead
show in the
that's by
second
no
half.
means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Chelsea are up by the odd goal in 3. just about shading things at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No, he refuses to take the bait.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Great ball, and he's in here. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. And it's Fernandez. Colwill. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Chelsea can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Pedro Neto. That looks a good cross.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Davis, looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Lofted in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Point-blank header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Lavia. Opts for safety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's in on goal.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
So, time for
Esteban.
changes on
Number
both
7,
sides, actually.
Pedro Neto. Number 3.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 8. Fernandez.
Almost there, but
Coming
it's
on the
cold
field,
sweats all round.
Number 11.
That pass just didn't
Number
quite work.
32. Number
And now they
21,
can spring out of
Mato.
defence.
Number 17. Substitution in progress.
There's going to be another change here.
Substitutions taking place.
Chalobah. And Gusto. Chelsea close now to seeing this one through to the end. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 45. Lavia. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
He's a
Pasego.
sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. And that's gone loose.
4 added
Gusto
minutes has been
herring
indicated.
after the ball here. So what can they make of this? Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now there's a fine chance for a shot! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will
Number
sting.
10.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Palmer taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
So
and
there it is,
deservedly so.
everyone. It's finished all square.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. It may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. It'll be a throw-in. James. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And he's there to get it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shot could be on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Nicely spread. Pedro Neto. Great vision.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mateta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Sarr. Fernandez. Stood up well to him there. Crystal Palace look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Sarr! James gets it away. They get a throw in. It's a goal kick. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Spread it left. Cross needs to be good. Oh, important interception. Goes looking wide. Hughes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Eze. Sarr, looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He can get that clear. Yehi. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He is through here! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? There's a goal! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
After 63 minutes is number 7.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Sarr. And here's Eze. That's a smartly directed ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Sarr. Deep cross. Punched away. That is good alertness. Liam Talap. Out to the left it goes. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution in progress.
And it's Caicedo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 2, Munoz. Coming on the field, number 49, number 21.
That's good play.
Substitutions taking place.
Now there's a fine ball. Let's a look and place it forward.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mitchell. Ah, such a clever touch. Can he get on the end of this? That's very neat. And time is up. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. It was just undone by that second half goal.
You were more than just our 12th man.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
you.